Spettacolo!
Com'è?
Ma spettacolo! Sono troppo contento, veramente uno spettacolo. Ciao a tutti, Vittorio here from SimpleBaker.com, the video blog with the simplest recipe to make bread at home. Today I'm going to show you how to make authentic Genoese focaccia bread using my family recipe. Let's see how it's done. Let's start by dissolving the yeast in the water. Let's mix it in nicely. Now we add the extra virgin olive oil and the malt. If you don't have malt, you can use sugar. It will do just fine. Now we add half of the flour and we start the mixer. Now that the flour has been incorporated, we can add the salt. This way the salt does not get in direct contact with the yeast. And now slowly we incorporate the remainder of the flour. This way we incorporate more oxygen in the dough, which will facilitate the rising process. Halfway through we stop the mixer and we turn the dough on itself. And we start mixing again. Let's mix the dough for around 15 minutes. Here you go. You see now the gluten has been developed. The dough is nice and elastic. Let's sprinkle some flour on the table and let's pour the dough on it. Now we shape it into a nice rectangle and we cover the dough to keep it warm. Just a reminder that on my blog you'll find the spreadsheet to calculate the amount of ingredients based on the size of your pan. Let's pour some olive oil on the pan. This will avoid that the dough will stick to it. Now we cut and weight your focaccia, again based on the spreadsheet that you'll find on the website SimpleBaker.com. Now very gently put the dough on the pan and then using a paintbrush cover the surface with oil to keep it moist. This will greatly simplify the process of making it flat later on. I usually let my focaccia bread rise in the oven, cold, but with the lights on. Make sure that the olive oil is evenly spread on the pan. And then gently but firmly make the dough flat by pressing with the palm of your hand. The most important thing here is to press down and not pull to avoid making holes in the dough. There you go. Nice and flat, uniformly spread it on the pan. Now let's sprinkle some salt on the surface and we're gonna let it rise. While the focaccia rises, let's prepare the onions for the condiment. So I'm going to slice them pretty thin, like this. Add a sprinkle of salt and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and mix it all together. Now let's put some olive oil on top of your focaccia and a little bit of water. Easy on the water because if it goes under, it's gonna make the dough stick to the pan. Now we spread it all around like this with your hands. Now using the tips of your finger, you're gonna make the traditional focaccia holes on the surface. These are not just for show. They also allow the oil and the water to penetrate in the dough, giving it a nice taste. Now you can really go to town with the condiments. In this case I'm using onions, but you can use olives, tomatoes. Really use your imagination to make your signature focaccia. Here is one with olives. Let's now bake it in the oven that has been preheated at 450 Fahrenheit. And here it is, our fantastic, authentic onion focaccia. As if we haven't used enough olive oil in this recipe, we're going to sprinkle some more on the top, which will make the surface shiny and will also add some taste. And here it is, our plain focaccia, a fixture of the Genoese tradition. Let's cut the slice and see how it looks on the inside. Crispy on the outside, super soft on the inside. And there you have it. That's how you make authentic Genoese focaccia bread at home. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, see me on my Facebook page, and I'll see you for my next video recipe on my blog, SimpleBaker.com. Ciao!